again, this is the thing. Look at it's like it's about as spineless as you can get. It's like first of all, where's your ice wall, sir? Where's your ice wall? And you're like, well, yeah, but this is like the UN map. This is just like the UN map. No, you have those going over a curve that cannot exist. And this is the thing. Yeah, I don't get like, okay, is that what the Sasquatch do? They look a certain way. That's how we know they're benevolent. Okay, we guess no. I mean, I don't have time to pick on the most vulnerable, but you're not the most vulnerable if you're shoving nihilism down our children's throat. If you're shoving nihilism down our children's throat and just won't stop, why would? What spirit are y'all connected to? What essence? I mean, because that's the correct word. You don't talk about words. You don't talk about words, okay? You got no creator, okay? You said the language doesn't allow that. You have Lakota have no word for animal, even though they let their children target practice or used to. I don't know. I don't know what the human doesn't understand about their capture problem. That's what I mean. We've just been silent our whole lives because like we know we're not from here. Okay. What's to remember is you're etheric, human. What is to remember is that you are etheric. You're an etheric being. You're not worried about these cycles. We have to escape these cycles. Okay? We're not serving the cycles that the moon, the decay the moon caused after it arrived one day. After it arrived one day, what is going on over here on Turtle Island that y'all will not stop shoving the globe that cannot? It's retarded. Day one, sir. It takes no effort. Day one, you're just astounded. You cannot believe you looked into this absurdity that we're not a spinning globe. It's just so ridiculous to even consider. And then day one, you're like, it's over with. And you can go years and years and years. And what you realize is, damn, there's been water on the surface the whole time. And that tennis ball that they spin on Earth, within the Earth universe, wow, the water's flying off of that and it's here. But so the oceans would do the same. That's right. And the butterfly cannot fly over the ocean, or the bird. Nothing can fly over the ocean water because the gravity is the force that would take the pull to hold the oceans in would not allow anything else to move. You understand? You can dress, you can put on whatever colors, whatever ornament you want to, and you can call yourself whatever you want to. It doesn't make it truth. Truth is a few words. There is no possibility that we're spinning on a pear-shaped ball that they won't show us. It's now pear-shaped. Okay? I don't know what y'all are, but we're not conceding. Do the 144,000 divide into 600 different groups? I hope not. You know, your 600 tribes, that's the whole problem, is tribes. Once the individual groups, they can be taken advantage of. Once the individual enters a group, it can be taken advantage of as a member of a group. You're no longer attacking the individual, okay? You have to attack the individual, okay? The 144,000 do not divide into 600 tribes. We're not saying no one's ever saying inferior. If your ancestors emitted from Earth, that means they came from paradise. If they came, like that's the stories that most creation stories, you came from below. Well, you came from paradise. So I assume your ancestors had very well intent. Okay? They had no intent of ever being called civilized while owning slaves. Can you imagine being called civilized while owning slaves and not defying it? And then, I'm going to sell the land that we borrowed from our children. You're going to sell to the parasite. Okay.